these small towns become neighborhoods of the larger town. And as a neighborhood, the Detroit Lakes in this case would work with Audubon and Lake Park and Callaway, and that they would work to identify the role. Some of these smaller towns might be very strongly connected to agriculture, where others might be more connected to tourism, but they could also be bedroom communities, and that's really their role. And whatever it is, there should be a way of nurturing that, so that how healthcare, how education, how police and fire protection, all of these things are working together, that Detroit Lakes and these towns become an entity of some kind. And I think it's a very interesting idea, and we haven't had a chance to really explore it. We were hoping to get something like that going up in Detroit Lakes, but so far it hasn't happened. So finally, rural design it's a methodology, as we say. It's really, we're trying to bring design as a problem-solving process. It's a way to use GIS and other communication methodologies to enhance citizen knowledge. It's a community-based planning process. It's a way to create synergism. And when we talk about design, it's not just architectural design, landscape design, or the way cardboard boxes look. Design is a process, a way of kind of looking holistically and systemically at everything. And it's a way to draw it together. It's a way to understand the quality of life and the landscape. It's a way to connect economic, environmental, social issues. A lot of what we do when we work with communities is to identify the dots and try to help work with folks to find a way to connect those dots. And in a way, I think it's also a way to view the world. So I've got a grant from the Graham Foundation right now, and we hope to have a book out on rural design. A little different than any of the books that you have over here on the shelf, because it's not just about how land is used, but it's really about rural design as a new curriculum or a new discipline. That's what we're trying to argue. And I don't mind quoting John Doe a little bit, but you all heard of it. But it is really true. I think that's that if we can't find a way to not only work together in terms of rural communities to better themselves, we need to do it, of course, on a global effort just as well, because we are still, after all, just that ball floating through space. And so everything is interconnected. And so that's my message, and I thank you very much for this opportunity.